we are not advised to buy the share for the company if the standard deviation is very big. Okay, for example, here, standard deviation for Intel company, okay, 50 cent. Actually, this is very big lah compared to GE, General Electric. Okay, so we have discussed on this earlier. Okay, and then the standardized value. Okay, standardized value actually one of the version from the standard from this one lah, from the standard deviation is one of the version from the standard deviation. Cuma what happened is we use another formula. Okay, so what happened is x from the data minus the mean divide by the S is the standard deviation. Okay, so it's a version from the standard deviation. Still, we use this to know how far our data from the mean. Okay, cuma we use another formula and we calculate this one for every single of data lah what we have. For example, we have 107 data, so we have to go by all the data, okay, one by one from the first data until data number 107. So we have to go and check data by data lah. Okay, properties of the z-score. So the standardized value here we also call as the z-score. Okey ke semua? Boleh ya? Suara okey, jelas?
Okey.
Okey, alhamdulillah. Okey, last time I did not give you the example for the z-score. Okay, cuma what I did mention to you is about when our z value is bigger than 3 or lesser than -3, it shows that our data tu there is a possibility to have the outlier. Okay, the outlier. So I want to show you, okay, this one from the file that we have discussed. Okay, last time we have done the mean. Okay, we calculate the mean and we also have calculated the standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation and also the mean. Okay, for the data, this is the mean and this is the standard deviation lah. Okay, standard deviation. This one standard deviation by the by manual method, and this is the standard deviation by the formula, by the Excel function. Okay, by the Excel function. Okay, so now I want to show you how to get the z-score, but this one by using the Excel function. Okay, so equal function first, and then you type standardize. Okay, standardize this one. Okay, double click, and then you have to highlight 3 items. So the first one is the data. Number 2 is the mean of data, and number 3 is the standard deviations of the data lah. Okay, so the first one is X. So we go to the data, this one, our data. So C3, and then comma. Okay, and then please go for the second one. Second one is the mean. So the mean, you just highlight the mean for the file here. This is the mean number. Okay, after you have highlight the mean, okay, comma again. Okay, and then you highlight also the standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation, this number lah. Okay, this number is the standard deviation. Kalau laju bagi tahu Okay, so after finish, okay, we have put all the 3 items here. So you close the bracket and then enter. Okay, so you will get the z-score for the first data. Okay, data if you look here, data row number 3. Okay, so we have negative 0.84662. That one is the Z score. Okay, ataupun the Z value lah. Okay, for the data from row number 3. Okay, data number 3. Okay, so now I want to go by all the data lah. So what we have to do, we use this formula and then copy and paste. Tapi what happened here is we have the the mean and also the standard deviation. Mean and standard deviation here we have to absolute. Okay, we have to put the dollar sign. Okay, before lah. Okay, before the column and also before the row, we have to put the dollar sign. Okay, why we put dollar sign? Because we want to make the formula become fixed lah. Okay, we want to unchange the formula. Okay, same thing here for the E. You put the dollar sign and also before the row, put the dollar sign. Okay, so now you have the formula. Enter. Okay, so this one you can copy. You just copy the formula and then paste to all the all the data. Okay, until data number 107. Okay, actually row 109. Okay, you paste. Okay, so that's how to apply the Z score, okay, for the data. So now, please have a check. Is there any number bigger than 3 ataupun lesser than negative 3? You have to go one by one. Okay, you have to go one by one. Is there any number bigger than 3 or less than 3? So if you go through all the data here, 1, 2, 4. This one is bigger than 3. So possibility this one is the outlier lah. Okay, is the outlier because it's bigger than plus 3. Okay, so again, if the data here bigger than plus 3 or lesser or smaller than minus 3, that one it will shows that our data ni we have problem outlier. Okay, so outlier ni, as what I mentioned to you earlier, when we have outlier case, our data is not good lah. Okay, so our data is not accurate. Okay, for the analysis. Why? Because outlier case ni happen because respondent answer without understanding. Okay, just tanya je jawapan, tak faham pun. Okay, tapi as what I said to you in the class, I will give the problem ni actually because of you, because you as a researcher, you when you distribute the questionnaire tu, you did not concern about the respondent's time. Okay, for example, respondent ni dia during the actually he or she is in a hurry situation. Okay, he or she, let's say, very hurry to go back. Okay, for example, after office hour, 4 o'clock already, and at that time you give the questionnaire. So for sure, he or she will answer without understanding. Okay, maybe they will not read. They will just give the answer without understanding. Okay, that one is the problem. When this happen, our result is not accurate anymore lah. Okay, so we have to omit lah the data. We have to omit this respondent answer from our data set because our data is not accurate anymore. Okay, so very important about this. We have to check. Okay, because we don't want any outlier in our data set. Okay, so hopefully boleh ya. Okay, so the Z score finish already. Skewness dah kan? I think I have explained already about the skewness, whether positively skewed or negatively skewed lah. So it will show that our data actually do not meet the symmetry ataupun do not meet the normal distribution. Okay, our data is not meet the normal distribution. Okay, ataupun our data is not normally distributed. In other word lah, in statistic, our data is not normally distributed. Okay, that's mean the left side and the right side too, they are not balanced. Okay, suppose we have to get the balance between the right and also the left side of the curve, bell-shaped curve lah, bell-shaped curve. So if we get the positively skewed or negatively skewed ni, also shows that our data is not very good lah. Okay, for the data analysis. Okay, so this is the Excel function just to check our skewed case lah. Okay, so CS negative. Okay, for the left skewed data, positive right skewed data. Cuma the number of skewness ni, okay, ignoring the positive or negative, if bigger than 1 suggests that high very degree skewness. Okay, so between 1 and 0.1, 1 and 0.5, so moderate. And if our skew number ni is less than 0.5, so it will show that our data is relatively symmetry, means that our data is normally distributed. Maksudnya our data ni follow the normal curve lah ataupun bell-shaped curve. Okay, bell-shaped curve yang ni very good data lah, because we can use many many analysis method lah ataupun tool. Okay, for example, we can go by the regression analysis, we can go by the correlation analysis, so many more lah. Okay, we can use to test the hypothesis later on. Okay, yang ni we have discussed already. Kurtosis also I have discussed with you. Ni nak hanya tunjuk gemuk dan kurus lah data. Okay, so kurtosis less than 3 shows that our data ni is somewhat flat, wide degree of dispersion, and is when our CK bigger than 3, somewhat peaked with less dispersion. Yang ni kurus lah. Okay, kurus. So means that our data ni very dia punya range tu is very very small lah. Okay, so that one is CK kurtosis. Okay, this one also we have discussed already. If you look here, this one is the positively skewed, this one is negatively skewed. Positively skewed ni means that the tail ni is more to the right, and negative skewed ni, the tail here is more to the left side. Okay, and they are not the same lah for the 3 item, mean, median and mode ni, they are not the same number. Yang tu just to show that our data ni is skewed. Tapi if we have the normal distribution, okay, ataupun what we can say, if our data is normally distributed, okay, so the mean, mode and median ni they are the same number. Yang tu is normally distributed. Okay, hopefully we can go by that lah, ataupun dia punya different tu is not very far different. Yang tu also shows that our data is normally distributed ataupun what we also can say as this one lah, relatively symmetry. Okay, another name for the normal distribution. Okay. So today I want to highlight on the another function from the Excel. Okay, boleh ya? Okay semua 40 ya. Masih ada yang tak
Okay,
datang
sir.
juga. Ada yang belum masuk sebab rasanya hampir 60 orang Online pun ada yang tak attend. Mungkin ada hal kot sebab yang ni saya tak boleh record. Itu masalah sikit. Tak apalah, we just go. For the next class, I will give you the assignment. Assignment 1 from chapter 4. So be prepared lah for the assignment 1 chapter 4. So after finish this one, we can complete already lah assignment 1. Okay, assignment 1 cover chapter 3, chapter 2, 3 and 4 kan? 2, 3 and 4. Betul Okay, so for the next one is we use the Excel descriptive statistics tool. Yang ni make our life easy lah. Okay, so we don't have to go one by one. So we just click one tool here. You will get all the answers ready. Okay, so you will get everything ready when you use this kind of tool. Okay, so okay, now what happened is, okay, so I will use the data here. Okay, what you have to do is please go to the data tab. Okay, the data tab here. Boleh nampak Okay, the data tab here. You click on data tab and then please find the data analysis. Okay, on the right side. Okay, on the top from the right side. Okay, data analysis. Okay, so you just click on data analysis here. Okay, and then you are given one box here, data analysis. Okay, so there are so many things lah you can choose. Okay, what I want you to do is you click on descriptive statistic. Okay, you click on descriptive statistic, double click ataupun single click and then you click OK. It's up to you lah. Double click pun OK, single click tapi you have to click on OK. Okay, it's up to you. So when you do that, okay, you need to highlight the range. Okay, so what I shows to you here, this one lah. Okay, range. You can highlight the numbers only, not including the label. Okay, ataupun you want to put the label, you have to highlight from the order amount label. It's up to you. Okay, for example, I want to highlight from the label. Okay, so if I highlight from the label until the end here, okay, so you have to click this one, label in the first row. Okay, the same lah. Tapi if you don't highlight from the label, no need to take this one, label in the first row, no need. It's up to you. Okay, so after finish, please tick on summary statistic. Okay, please tick on summary statistic only. Okay, the rest too no need. Okay, the rest no need. And then the output here we put normally to the new worksheet lah. Okay, you can also put somewhere okay from the right of your data. Tapi so apa ni crowded already lah. Okay, I think better to put to the new worksheet. Okay, so click OK. Okay, so now you are given the new worksheet. So this is the answer already lah. Okay, for you. So when you look here, the mean is mentioned, standard error is mentioned, median is mentioned, mode also is mentioned. Everything you can get only by one click. Okay, so your life become easy because of this function, data analysis apa ni tool here. Okay, there's analysis tool, make our life easy lah. Okay, you just click data tab and then go to the right side. Okay, on the top, data analysis, you click on that, you will get everything ready. Tapi please click on descriptive statistic and then you highlight the data range. Okay, so everything is mentioned here. Okay, for example, if you look here, the mean is 27598. Okay, if you want to check, our mean this one 27598. Okay, and the standard deviation is 32517. 32517. Standard deviation 32517. Okay, betul, the same. Okay, so this one make our life easy. Okay, boleh ke? Apalah lepas ni you can try because yeah. Yes, any question? No sir, kenapa? Apa masalah? Oh, no question. Okay, no problem. Data analysis tu ada This one ada data analysis tool here. Sebab certain version you don't have the data analysis tool here. You have to do something for your Excel first before data analysis tool here is put into the ribbon here. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to go by the file and then go for the apa ni more, if I'm not mistaken. Or get in, if I'm not mistaken, get in. But this one is not a direct given to you. Here will become utility. Oh no, sorry, not this one. Somewhere here. Option. Okay, under option, and then you type this one, add in. Okay, add in, and then you tick on this one, analysis toolpath. Okay, analysis toolpath, because my analysis toolpath is already there lah, is activated already. Maybe some of you analysis toolpath ni is not activated yet. Okay, so you have to activate first analysis toolpath. Okay, so that it will go to activated punya application already. Okay, you have to activate first. Okay, maybe lah some of you do not use yet lah, because this is maybe the first time. Okay, so you have to activate first, so that data analysis here, dia punya simbol ni will be here lah. Kalau tidak, tak ada. Yang tu please take note. Maybe some of you don't have the data analysis tu. Okay, cari punya cari tak jumpa, memang tak ada lah, sebab you do not activate yet. Okay, because after this, when come to chapter 5, 6, 7, we are going to use the data analysis. Okay, toolpath. Okay, just tekan je ya betul, just tekan OK je, and then the Excel ni akan tunjuk lah, it will show data analysis apa ni tools here, dia punya symbol will be here lah, so that you can use. Kalau tidak, tak ada dia punya ni, data analysis ni is not here lah in the ribbon, Excel ribbon. Okay, finish. Next one. Outlier. Ini the last topic lah, 5 things for today. The outlier. Okay, outlier as what we discussed already. Okay, outlier ni I mentioned to you already. How to know outlier? We can check by using the Z-score. Okay, standardized. Okay, value. Okay, the Z-score. Cuma the Z-score here, when we check by using the Z-score, make sure that the number is bigger than 3 ataupun less than -3. Okay, so any number bigger than 3 or less than -3 shows that our data ni there is a possibility of outlier. Okay, we also have another method actually to know whether our data ni we have outlier or not. Okay, we can check by using IQR. Okay, interquartile range. Okay, interquartile range. Yang ni I can explain lah after this. And we also can check by using the graph. Okay, the graph ataupun the tool. Okay, the graph or the tool here, macam what we can see here. The tool here, suppose the relation is one line, one straight line. Okay, from the bottom until to the top lah, is one line. Okay, is one single line. Tapi when we look to the format ataupun the pattern here, one item here is very far from the line. Okay, this we can draw one line actually here. Okay, we can draw one line, the relation between two variable. Tapi one data here is very far away from the single line, from the line that we can come up with the line here. So the point here is very far away. So it shows that the data here is outlier. Okay, the data is outlier. Ini one of the another way lah to spot ataupun to check whether we have outlier or not. Okay, from our data set. Okay. So we have the Z-score, we have the by using the graph, and we also can based on the IQR. IQR ni is interquartile range. Okay, so interquartile range ni very technical sikit lah. Okay, very technical sikit, tapi I can explain lah. Okay, I want to explain interquartile range. Okay, I will show you based on my notes. Okay, my notes. Okay, this is my special note actually. So if you look there, outlier I can mention to you, and then boleh nampak sikit tulisan. Okay, yang ni I have another extra way how to identify outlier. We have also sorting method. Okay, sorting method. So what you need to do, you just sort the data maybe from the smallest to the biggest. Okay, so that we can determine lah. Okay, the number. Kalau the number to be very far away from the rest of the number, it will show that we have the outlier. Okay, we also can use based on the we can check based on data visualization method. Ini contohnya graph lah. Okay, the graph just now, we look at the graph, the point tu is very far away from the rest of the data. Okay, we also can use the Z-score. Okay, the Z-score what I mentioned to you earlier, bigger than 3 ataupun less than -3. Okay, and last one is interquartile range method. Okay, IQR IQR method, interquartile range method. Okay, okay, just to give you example lah, how to use the IQR method to identify the apa ni outlier. Okay, so this is my note actually. Using the interquartile range to find the outlier, we will walk you through the popular IQR method for identifying outlier using the step-by-step example. Yeah, yang ni I shows to you step by step how to use the IQR method. Okay, interquartile apa ni range method. Okay, so your data set has 11 value. Ni my sample. 1, 2, 3, 11 values semuanya. So you have a couple of extreme value in your data set. So you will use the IQR method to check whether they are outlier or not. Okay, so the first step in the IQR, what you have to do is you have to sorting dulu. Okay, you have to sort your data from the low to the high. So first you will simply sort your data in ascending order. Okay, ataupun descending order pun tak apa, no problem. This one is ascending, increase in number. Okay, do like this, and then you have to identify the median. Okay, the median, the first quartile Q1 and the third quartile Q3. So you have to identify 3 items: median, Q1, first quartile, and Q3, the third quartile. So median ni is the value exactly in the middle of your data set lah, when all the values are ordered from the low to the high. So median ni the middle number, okay, from the data set. So we have 11 data altogether. So we have 5 data on the left, 5 data on the right. So data number 6 ni is the so this is the mean because it's the middle, okay, between 5 data on the left and 5 data on the right. Okay, so this is the mean number. Now we will use the exclusive method for identifying the Q1 and Q4. Q1 and Q3. Okay, so what is the Q1 and what is the Q3? This means we remove the median from our calculation. So mini we don't use anymore lah. Okay, we only focus on this left, and this one is in the on the right. Okay, so Q1 is the value in the middle of the first half of your data set. Okay, 22, 24, 25, 28, 29. So the middle value is 25. So 25 here we call as the Q1. Okay, Q1, the first quartile value. Okay, and then do the same thing for the Q3. Okay, Q3, the data on the right side. So the middle value is 41. Okay, 41. So 41 here is known as the Q3. Okay, Q3. So now you have median, Q1, and also Q3. Okay, so you have the number lah. Median you have, Q1 you have, Q3 also you have. Okay, so now IQR range is the range of the middle half of your data set. Subtract Q1 from Q3. So IQR is Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 is 41 and Q1 is 26. Okay, so now IQR is you minus lah Q3 minus Q1, so you will get 15. Okay, 15 is your answer. Okay, 15 is your answer. So now you have to go by the step number 4. Calculate your upper fence. Okay, calculate your upper fence. So it's just a boundary lah around the third quartile. It will tell you that any value exceeding the upper fence are outlier. Okay, so we have upper fence and we have also lower fence. So upper fence here, quartile number 3, Q3, plus with 1.5 times with IQR. Okay, so upper fence here is 41 plus 22.5, so 63.5. Okay, 1.5. Okay, and calculate your lower fan Q1. Cuma beza kat sini, kalau Q3 you plus the number. Okay, you plus the number. That one is the upper fan, and when it come to lower fan, Q1 minus. Okay, we minus the number. Okay, but still the same number at 1.5 times IQR. IQR ni is 15. Okay, IQR is 15, the number what we have calculated just now. Okay, so we calculate, so we will get 3.5. So now, so you know the boundary lah. Okay, now the boundary is between 3.5, okay, and 63.5. Okay, so now any number smaller than 3.5 or bigger than 63.5, yang ni is known as outlier. Okay, and then you go check. Okay, you go and check your data here. Okay, when you check, is there any number lower than 3.5? Tak ada. If is there any number bigger than 63.5? Ada. This number 64. So 64 ni is known as the outlier. Okay, outlier data. Itu the way how to check outlier lah. Cuma if you go and by this PowerPoint slide, if you look there is 3. Okay, 3 IQR. Yang ni it shows that our data ni dia punya number ni is very big lah. What I did mention to you just now is only 1.5. This one 1.5 times with the IQR. Tapi if you look to the slide here, 3 times IQR. Yang ni just to show that the outlier ni is very very extreme lah. Okay, very high outlier data. Okay, so that's why if you have that extreme outlier. Okay, my example just now, I just show you 1.5 only. Okay, 1.5 only. 1.5 only. This one, only 1.5. Okay, 1.5 times with the IQR. And not even times IQR. Okay, just to show is mild outlier only. Okay, so now outlier ni actually between 1.5 and 3. Okay, kalau more than 3 ni very extreme outlier. Okay, for sure lah, you have to clean your data lah. You have to ambil your data from the access. Kalau tidak, your data ni very what can I say is not accurate lah. Okay, it's not accurate. Okay, so itu saja lah. For the outline. Cuma what you need to know, the exact score itu very important. Number 2 is by using the data visualization macam lah. Itu data visualization tool. Example is the graph like this. Okay, we can actually very far away from the rest of the data set. Data set ni close to one line. Okay, one line kat sini. Tapi one of the point here very far from the line. So shows that there is outlier issue in the data set. Okay, itu dua memang the easiest method lah. Okay, untuk the outlier. Okay, cuma the way calculated tu is something what I can say is technical, very technical. IQR because you have to go by the calculation. Okay. Itu je kau ada apa? Ada. Bila soal question maybe we can chapter 4. Is this the end question?
yang tadi kan juga 94 kan. Profesor aku dah salah tu 84 je salah. Sebab tadi dia lebih higher tu.
Okey, yang sampel tadi ke?
Tadi tu dekat
Only this one. This is slow ni. Our decision you have to clean this data from the rest of the 1.06 data. All together 1.06 data. Tapi one of data ni we have to delete. Because that's what is bigger than three. Biasa tak banyak, there's few only, very few number lah. Okay. So I think ada lagi nak tanya anything because the next class I give you the assignment type 1 chapter 4. Tadi. Tak ada. I think we just stop here. Okay. So that's all for today's session. Okay. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.